today we are going to be feeding my bearded dragon. I wanted to have a little update on Yumi, Max? Don't mind my dog. But I wanted to have a little update on Yumi and showing y'all what I feed her and just update you guys on everything. I have upgraded her tank to a 40-gallon. I will be upgrading it to about a 75-gallon probably later on, but the 40-gallon is going to be the permanent enclosure for now until I'm able to afford a 75 or even 120, and this should last at least until adulthood, and then whenever I can I'll upgrade it because, you know, it's always better to give them a bigger tank. So if anyone's wanting a bearded dragon, I suggest going ahead. You can start off with the 20-gallon with the baby. I don't recommend the 10-gallon because the 10-gallon is a bit small. You technically can start them off with a 10-gallon, but you have to upgrade it very quickly. But I recommend getting a 20-gallon for a baby, and a 40-gallon works quite perfectly actually. Bigger the better. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, and leave a comment down below what you want to see next. Okay, so I'm going to show you the tank that I have. This is the 40-gallon tank I have Yumi in. I'm pretty sure she's a girl. I'm constantly checking just in case she might be a male. But so far what I'm seeing is that she is a female. But when I feed her, she's almost out of crickets. Once all the crickets die, or all the crickets are in bed, I'm going to be cleaning this out and refilling it. Right now I have, you know, it kind of stinks, crickets stink, but I got the calcium water gel things for them, and then I put some carrots in there every now and then, some oats in here, and I put some of those cricket feeder fruit things in here. But there's a few crickets in here. It's probably not going to last a few days. I'm going to be replacing them this Thursday because that's when I get paid. But I also got her some, I think she's mad. She just had her mouth open. She's getting angry with me. But I have some dubia roaches that I've been feeding her. It's kind of hard to see them. Let's see. Can you see? Oh, I just spilled them all. But there's some dubia roaches in there. I'm going to be ordering more of those because that's going to be her staple diet, is dubia roaches and crickets. But because she does not like, I had these calci worms, or black soldier fly larvae, or whatever they're called. But she tried one of these and she just hasn't eaten them since. So I'm assuming she just doesn't like them. I have mealworms and superworms. The mealworms are already turning into beetles and stuff, so I'm just gonna throw those out. And plus, they're not very good for her. Also, the basking spot, because I have it right there, gets a bit hot, but she never gets on it. So she's always up higher. So I think she knows how to regulate her body heat very well. So if it's too hot, she'll move up on the top, or she'll move over to the cool side. But for the most part, the basking spot normally stays around 100 to 110, but occasionally if I have my fan off and my AC off, which I do right now to keep it quiet, it will get higher, but my AC is normally on and it stays around 100 to 110. Normally like 105, the in between. But this is her tank. I have this really big piece that I got from PetSmart. All this is from PetSmart. But I got a hide right here. She doesn't really go in it. She goes in it every now and then to eat a cricket if there's a cricket down there. But that's about it. And this is her salad. It's getting a bit dried out because I normally put her salad out in the morning. And she doesn't touch it. So it just kind of stays in there until the next morning when I clean it out. But I got her this branch and then this little piece right here. And then her little rock from the 10-gallon I had, and then a wood piece and some rocks. Now it is a little dirty right here. This Thursday I'm going to be cleaning. So I'm getting food Thursday and I'm cleaning her carpet Thursday. I'm going to be replacing it with paper towels until I'm able to have this completely dried and I can replace it, which is probably going to be in like 4 or 5 days when I'll replace it. But so far this is the tank. She seems to really enjoy it because she regulates her body very well. She comes to the cool side when she needs to, and then she stays over here for most of the time. This is where she also eats for the most part. And that's not poop, that is foam. Whenever I bought it, I didn't really bother to take all the foam off of it. So there's like little pieces still on it, but for the most part, it's good. She doesn't try to eat it at all. If I did notice her trying to look at it, then I would take them all out. But whenever I clean out her tank this Thursday, I will be taking all that off. Anyways, we are going to start feeding her. I normally dust her. Max, please go lay down. I normally dust her food, but I'm going to just give it to her. Oh, it ran away. I'm kind of using the camera as a thing. There you go. She really likes dubia roaches. She likes her crickets too, but she seems to have a favorite. So this is really just a snack time because I already fed her twice today and she's eaten, now would make 18. I try to feed her like 20 a day. They can eat more, but she does not eat that much. That would be 19. I'll try to get her to eat one more. I don't know if she's gonna eat it. She's kind of camera shy. There we go. That's 20. I have 2 more in this little cup, but I think she's good right there. Don't want to overfeed her. Well, she won't be overfed. They can eat way more than that. Just she's so used to eating 20 a day, and she's been doing really good on that. But I'm gonna just put these dubia roaches back there, a little thingy. I'm almost out of them. I only got 100 of them, and then a few of them are dead, but they're a lot hardier than crickets because I got like around 150 crickets and I only have like maybe 10 little ones left, like baby ones. So I like dubia roaches a lot more because they live a lot longer. They're healthier for them because they have a lot more protein compared to the crickets, and they're just a better option, honestly. And I do recommend getting dubia roaches if it's legal in your area. But I know some people are very grossed out by roaches and aren't very big fans of them, but let me tell you, they're not like house roaches at all. They kind of remind me of roly-polies. They kind of look like them, but just they don't roll up in a ball. And they're honestly not that bad. They're not, I don't think they're an invasive species at all. And I think the only way they can breed is under certain temperatures, like very hot temperatures. And they have to have like a lot of hiding space too. But I do recommend dubia roaches. Crickets are alright. They have protein and all that, but they're an okay feeding source or food source for them. And she loved her crickets, but I'm glad she loves dubia roaches. She's not a fan of worms at all. Like, I tried mealworms, and mealworms aren't even good for her, but she didn't even like mealworms. And then in calci worms, she tried it once, and then she just never wanted it again. So, and she ate her greens one time. I caught her eating them once. But ever since then, I have not seen her eat her greens. Her greens are already getting bad, so I had to throw them all out. Well, I gave some to the crickets and stuff, but I threw out most of it, and like, you can just tell when they're going bad because they're not as green anymore and they get yellow. So we're going to buy her some more mustard greens, and I think I still have some squash in the fridge that I can cut up. But she's doing pretty good. Like, I'm really proud of her. When I first got her, she would only eat 5 insects a day, and then she went to not eating at all. But I brought her to the vet, and they said she was fine. And that's the day I upgraded her tank, and she started doing better ever since I upgraded her tank. So, and I've gotten a better UVB system. I got this long UVB light, and then I have the solar power bulb that has the UVB and UVA. But these are expensive. I had that one for a while, so I'm probably gonna have to buy a new one at some point just to make sure it's having the right output of UVB. But she's doing pretty good. I'm really proud of her. She likes to come out and chill on me sometimes. She's very young still, so I don't take her out that much, but I'll take her out occasionally just to chill out. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, leave a like, and do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell. If you have any suggestions or tips on taking care of bearded dragons, leave a comment down below. I would love to learn a little more. This is my first, well, not my first reptile. I had granules before, but I was super young when I took care of them, and they were wild caught. So I was able to release them again, but for the most part, this is my first actual reptile I'm taking my time on trying to take care of. And I know it's not a wild caught animal, it's captive bred, and I really do not support getting wild caught animals because they were meant to be wild. Captive bred animals are specifically bred to where they are taken care of by people and more likely can't survive on their own in the wild anymore because their temperament's completely different. But if you guys enjoyed, subscribe. I would like to hit about 40 subscribers, maybe 50, but that's asking for a bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.